family, and this video is about a soap I made using extra virgin olive oil, coconut milk, indigo powder, and a sweet mint blend of essential oils. You'll find the recipe at the end of this video, and all of the other links and information will be listed in the description box below. I had some extra virgin olive oil left over from the last soap I made, a diagonal soap where I tested the color difference between light and dark olive oil, so I thought I'd use it to create a light green soap by adding some indigo powder. I prepared the indigo powder by mixing 1/4 teaspoon with 2 tablespoons of light olive oil. Since extra virgin olive oil creates a light yellowish soap, by adding the blue indigo powder I hope to achieve a light green color. Soap making involves the use of sodium hydroxide, which is a caustic substance that can burn your skin and permanently damage your eyes. So be sure to learn and practice lye-safe handling procedures when making soap. Always work in a well-ventilated room away from children and pets, and never stand directly over the container or breathe any of the fumes. I used the milk and oil method for this soap. So after I calculated the amount of liquid required to make the lye, I divided it equally into 2 parts. Half for the distilled water that I combined with sodium hydroxide to make the lye, and the other half for the coconut milk that I add to the oils later. I've made several videos using the milk and oil method, and we'll list those below if you'd like more detail. oven processed the soap as I normally do so that it would go through a complete gel phase and could be removed from the mold as soon as possible. I removed it from the oven the next morning and left it covered on the counter until the next day. I unmolded and cut the soap about 48 hours after making it. This is a cold process soap, so I left the top of lye set to sodium hydroxide, or NaOH. My recipe oil weight was 1,300 grams. My water to lye ratio was set to 2:1, which means my lye solution consisted of 2 parts liquid and 1 part sodium hydroxide. Since this was a milk and oil method soap, half the liquid was distilled water used to make the lye, and the other half was coconut milk added to the oils. I left the superfat at 5%, and my fragrance usage rate was 40 grams per kilogram. Once you have everything entered, you just select to calculate the recipe, then to view or print it. SoapCalc will give you a really nice listing of all of your ingredients, including the amount of sodium hydroxide required to saponify your oils. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you found something useful here to help you in your soap making.